Hello, this is Peg with Craft Room Stories, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming and playing along. I don't know that I have a story today, but I mean, you never know. As I show you things, things might pop up. Okay, so what I'm working on right now, this new project, and I don't know if this centerpiece is glaring or not. I'm going to try to... There, you can see it. Okay. So I am working on a recipe book, not really a journal, but a recipe book for my exchange student's mother. And I'm going to put in it some of the recipes that I've made with Isabel. And, then she can add to it as she wants to. And I'm going to fasten it with this little strip of leather, a little piece that I had that, was a sample to go on furniture. And I've just put a couple little embellishments on here. I have put this on some red corrugated paper that my sister gave me, and I fussy cutted this picture out, backed it on this cooking stuff. Let me see if I can get this real good where you can see it. There is such a glare because I put glossy accents on it. And so to protect it from water and stuff like that, if you're cooking, or a splatter. But then I sewed on this big button, and I just used that wax thread that you would bind a journal with. And I just have cut a hole in this. I may embellish this further with some lace or something, but right now I just wanted it to be functional. And I've left it long instead of cutting it down, because I don't know how fat this thing is going to get. When you start adding pockets and recipes and stuff, it could get fatter. So I've left it long until I complete it, and then I'll see how much room I need to do on it. So what I have done, I have taken this kit, and I was going to tell you what kit it was. I've gone completely blank, but it's so cute, isn't it? I love it. And I have taken one of the pages and printed it on fabric so that I could put it on here. And I just love it. It's got all these polka dots, which to me are so cheery, in a teapot and teacups and stuff. I'm not trying to do too much embellishment. There's a little bit, but of course I've just gotten started, so who knows what I'm going to do. Okay, so when you open it up, you can see that I had to poke holes in order to be able to fasten this button on here. So I don't know yet, and I may strengthen this by trying to sew it. I haven't tried to sew leather with my machine yet, and I'm not sure if that's possible. But anyway, I don't know that I want to cover up the holes. I may just kind of put a pocket or something near it, because if I do and the string breaks, it'll be very difficult. You'd have to tear it up in order to be able to fix it. So I think I will just leave that open in case there's any issues. But I'll probably put a pocket on here to put some recipes in. And look at this kit, okay? And I'll show you the things I have done so far. Just wanted to put some more. I know this is black, but I still love polka dots. And it came with some recipes on it. I've kind of left them. Even though she doesn't speak English, she can translate. And these pages, instead of journaling, I thought they would be great for writing a recipe on. That would be fun on either side as well, or if you need both sides. And then I have done 3 of them as pockets, okay, so that you can put bigger recipe cards in there, or different sizes, or if you've got like a page, you know how you tear a page out of a magazine or something like that, you can fold it up and stick it in there. And I've got 3 of those pockets, so we'll come across those. But look at this. Oh, and of course you've got to have the gingham. And I just realized that this gingham is fraying a little bit, so we're going to just burn that real quick. Hopefully not the fabric. Just going to get that other side. There. Now we've kept that from fraying further. But I love that cute little ruffle on there. So, and some of these, I thought, I'll put pockets on these and then stick recipe cards in it. I also have thought about making a little pouch using some transparency so that you can stick a recipe in there, and as you're cooking, you can see both sides and flip around it, and I would sew around it with some trims. We'll see if I can get that done. And then I would put that in like a front pocket so that you can easily grab it and then grab any recipe cards that you want. So it's just sweet. This is just really, really sweet paper. And these ones that I don't have any trim on, there's some tabs that came with the kit that I think I'll put on here. And then you can write on the tab, if, you know, if you want to. So here's another one of the pockets. I may put a tab on some of these pockets so that they're easy to open, or a couple of tabs or something like that. But I've lined a little bit of the inside of the pockets so it's not just stark white paper. And then this is actually some trim that Isabel's mom, Marion, gave me, and it says made with love. Isn't that cute? And then I've put that on some of that really delicate lace. But this is some ticking. It'll make a nice place for a pocket. And then I've done another polka dotted ribbon with a little buckle. Love those. They really don't take up all that much room, but they add so much, I think. And then we've got some cute little cherries, and I put some pom-pom trim near the cherries. It kind of just reminds me of cherries. And again, another one of those pages that you can write a recipe on. And another pocket. We've got some of that eyelet lace, the red eyelet lace. It was a ruffled lace, and I took the top of it off and made it flat. Because on the pocket, I didn't think it needed to be ruffled. So I've got some of these ruffled. It doesn't have an extreme amount of pages. I didn't put a lot because with the pockets, I thought it would get full quite quickly. And I just think that's going to be the sweetest little journal. And I don't know if it's glaring at you or glaring at me. But I know these edges are kind of tucked in. They maybe could be done better, but I didn't want to put too much foofiness since it would be used in a kitchen. There's going to be, this is all the trims that I'm going to put on the edge. There's not going to be an extreme amount. There might be some tabs, but that's all the foofiness. I don't think she's terribly foofy. Germans don't tend to be foofy people, but, you know, sometimes you just have to have fun things. So here we go, and I'm going to, you know, get this all figured out, and when I get it completed, I will show it to you again. I'm super excited about it. I've got some lovely trims. Here's another piece of the fabric that I printed. It did not print as dark a red as I really wanted it to, although it's not terribly, you know, red anyway. But this is more faded. So I don't know if I'll make this into a pocket. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this. I may not even use it in this journal, but it's just so, I love printing on fabric. Love it. And with all of these fabrics, because it's used in a cookbook and everything like that, I sprayed it with a waterproofing spray. So it still feels yummy and fabricy and stuff like that, but I sprayed it with a waterproofing spray. And I know it looks dirty, but that's just the design. And so the fun part about that is if you get it dirty, you don't have to panic because it already looks that way. You can't really mess it up too much, which I thought was great for kitchen. So there's my my next project that I'm working on. And it's gone a little slow, y'all. I had to get some shots in my arm. Oh, it may be rotator cuff surgery, they've told me. I don't want it. I don't like it. But that's way on down the road. I'll get as many shots as I can stand. So, of course, I'm putting together. Oh, I wanted to show you this because bear with. Okay, I've gotten some yummy little things. Look, here's like a little thing of grapes, but it's white, like cream colored, so I thought it would go well. I don't know if y'all can see this. I've got a little dangle that says coffee espresso latte. Yum. I've got a book plate I may put on the front of the cover and put like Marion's kitchen or something like that. And I've got another buckle just in case. It's quite blingy, so I may not use that because we're not really going blingy in this particular thing. But I have, okay, I have some teeny tiny little red buttons that are going to go on something. Oh, and here's the little coffee cup to go with the other little thing. And I got these. They're so cute, these little dangles. I got these from Temu. It's like a plate with a full thing. And I've got this. This may also, oh, I have it backwards. This may go on the front of the journal. I don't know. It's so cute. I may not even use it in this, but I love it. It's got a mixer and a whisk and a cookbook and a little cupcake. Love it. And then there was just these little spoon dangles and a teapot. Here's just a little diamond. May not use that. Not diamond, but you know. Anyway, a little frying pan, a little spatula, spoon, fork, and knife. Anyway, they're so stinking cute. Oh, and there's another little kettle. Cute little dangles. Also a cupcake button that's lavender. And it has a red cherry, but I may have to use that because, you know, there has to be a little teensy bit of purple in everything I do because purple is my signature. So we've got all these things we're going to incorporate. Don't know exactly how everything is going to go yet, but I've got the basis done. So now there's just a matter of making the pockets and, you know, decorating those out. And the cards that came with us, I just printed extra ones. I'll show you real quick what they look like. I know I'm probably going too long using this little thing to hold all my... It came with some recipes, but then it also came with some recipe cards, and I have like a whole stack of them, but they're eluding me. Here we go. Okay, here's the recipe cards that came with this. This one, there was just 3 different designs, these 3 designs. And I'm going to take those and back them on probably a solid red cardstock, just to make them stronger. And then I may have to put, you know, some coffee dyed paper or something like that on the back in case, because this is just like ingredients, you know, serves how many, prep time, cooking time from the kitchen of, but the directions, there's no room for the directions. So they'll have to be, I may do some lined paper with some directions. I may type up some things on the ones that I actually sent her, but there we have it. And it's just a really, really cute kit. Here's one of the pockets. I've already put a little trim on there. And it's just going to be super cute. I made some extra papers I left off. You know, but look at that. That's so cute. Anyway, I left those off so that I could make pockets out of them and whatnot. So there we go. Next project, y'all. I hope you stick around and join me. And if you have any great ideas, I am open always to ideas because this is a little bit out of my comfort zone. I do cook, but I don't typically cook with recipes or cookbooks or anything. unless it's a specific baking thing. But anyway, I'm going to have to try to make some. But y'all have a great day. Thank you for joining me. And take care. Hugs.